advanced tutorial class mathematics. So today I'm going to be teaching you as quick as possible how to derive this equation. This is called the quadratic formula from the standard form of the quadratic equation. So we are going to be deriving the quadratic formula from the standard form of the quadratic equation. So the first step, ax squared plus bx plus c equals to 0. This is the what? Standard form of the quadratic equation. Now, what will I do? I'll collect like terms, isn't it? So this is ax squared plus bx equals to 0 minus c. Once the constant goes to the what? Right hand side of the equation, it turns to negative. So from here, I have ax squared plus bx equals to negative c. The next step is to what? Divide both sides, or divide 2 by what? The coefficient of x squared, which is a. So this is divided by a, divided by a, divided by a. A cancels a here, right? So I have what? X squared plus b over ax equals to minus c over a. So remember, our goal is to what? Derive the quadratic formula from what? The standard form of what? Quadratic equation. So this is where we are. X squared plus b over ax equals to minus c over a. Now the next step is to what? Add to both sides half the square coefficient of what? X. Now what over a of x, which is b over a. So this is times b over a. Now 1 times b is what? B. 2 times a is what? Over 2a. Now, notwithstanding, we have what? X here. The square. So this is what? B squared over 2 squared is 4. A squared is what? That's a squared, isn't it? So I have it here. So I'm going to add this b over 2a all square or b squared over 4a squared to both sides of the equation. This equation. I add it to both sides of this equation. So I'm going to have what? X squared plus b over a x plus b over 2a all squared equals to minus c over a plus. Now you know that b over 2a all squared is the same thing as b squared over 4a squared. So instead of using b over 2a squared here, I'm going to use what? B squared over 4a squared, the more simplified version. So this is what? B squared over 4a squared. Now, since we are dealing with completing the square method, I'm going to relate the values that have what? Square. So this is going to be x squared plus b over 2a all square equals to minus c over a plus b squared over 4a squared. Remember, our goal is to what? Derive this what? Quadratic formula. So now, from here, what I will do is to group the what? Left hand side. So it's going to be what? X squared plus b over 2a all square. Isn't it? Okay, so from here, we simplify further. By grouping this, I'm going to have x plus b over 2a all square equals to minus c over a plus b square over 4a square. I'm sure you understand what I did here, because this square, once you distribute, you are going to have x squared plus b over 2a all square, isn't it? So from here, what I will simply do is to what? Square root both sides of the equation. We are arriving at our answer, our final answer. So by square rooting both sides of this equation, I'm going to have it that I'm sure you knew how I got to this point. Okay? So from here, what I will simply do is that I have to simplify the right hand side. If you look at the right hand side, I need to work on this fraction to make it a single fraction. So what will I do? I have to look for the LCM of a and 4a squared, which is what? 4a squared. 4a squared. Now 4a squared divided by a is what? 4a. 4a times minus c is minus 4ac. So this is minus 4ac plus 4a squared divided by 4a squared is 1. 1 times b squared, which is b squared. B squared. So from here, what will I do? This is what I will do. I will take the square roots of both sides of this equation. So if you look at this, the square can cancel the square root sign, isn't it? From indices, this square root is something as what? 1 over 2. So once it multiplies 2, that's what? 1, isn't it? It goes automatically. Now, this other side, remember from indices, once you have a square root, they share both what? Squares. Both square roots rather. So this is something as saying minus 4ac plus b squared over root of what? 4a squared equals to this x plus b over 2a. Here I have it that this x plus b over 2a equals to, I can rearrange this value inside the square roots to be what? The square root of what? B squared, when it goes over to that side, that is minus what? 4ac. This is the same thing as this, because if you look at this, there is a plus sign here, visible what? Plus. And these are negative 4ac. All over. Now look at the denominator. You discover that I can look for what? I can break this down to be what? Root of 4 times root of what? A squared. Isn't it? From indices. Now this is 2 times what? A. Which is what? 2a. So therefore my denominator is what? 2a. By further simplification, we have it that from here, from the left hand side, this is x equals to, once this b over 2a goes over the equality sign, it becomes what? Negative what? Minus b over 2a plus or minus, definitely plus or minus, the square root of b squared minus 4ac over 2a. Now looking at this, you can see that there is a close similarity between what we are heading to and what we are already at. So from here, what do? We do what? We take the LCM, which is what? The LCM is definitely 2a, right? So this is what? X equals to LCM of 2a and 2a is what? 2a. So this is what? 2a. 2a divided by 2a is what? 1. 1 times minus b is what? Minus b. Remember your plus or minus? The square root of 2a divided by 2a is what? 1. 1 times b squared minus 4ac, that's what? B squared minus 4ac. Now, you can agree with me that this is the same thing as what? This. So I've proven to you how to derive the quadratic formula from what? The what? Standard form of a quadratic equation, which is ax squared plus bx plus c. If you have not yet liked, if you have not yet subscribed to our video, please make sure to do that because it helps us with the YouTube algorithm. Bye bye.